Hey guys, and welcome back. My name is Kinsey, and today we're going to be doing a weight training that's a little bit less of an impact, and we're going to be spending about 20 minutes to just doing some circulation stuff from strength up at the top and at the bottom. Today you're going to need some dumbbells and possibly a chair, but you are more than welcome to use the floor for this as well. So grab those dumbbells, let's get started. All right, and we're back, and so again, if you have any of those dumbbells, I'm going to have you grab them now. Okay, and they don't have to be something super heavy because again, we're gonna just take the time to be able to just kind of move a little bit here. Okay, so what I'm gonna ask you to do here in this position is I want you to keep those knees soft and we're just gonna drop it in, okay? So what I'm gonna ask you is just some little position where you're gonna push that tailbone a little bit off to the side here. I want you to push the tailbone back, okay? A lot of times people are gonna try to start to bend in the knees and they start to go out. So I want you to protect yourself and push with the tailbone first. Again, taking your time with this. No matter if you're inside or outside, you're gonna start to feel a little bit of heat start to circulate a little bit. So use that core as well. Tighten up and find a good position here. And as always, we wanna keep the weight distributed down into the heels, okay? And it's not gonna be about how many of these we do. We're gonna take our time. And as we start to slow things down a little bit, that adds a little extra resistance, making the workout just a little bit more challenging. Okay? You start to feel that pressure, you can go a little bit wider, get a little more support in the glutes there. Okay, let's take about 20 seconds. This is even a position that you can use without the weights as well if you're just not ready for that to get started right away. All right, about 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Even in that moment there, you can take and put those things down a little bit and get a little bit of a chance to kind of get your lower part of your hips, lower part of your back ready to go. And as you push, I want you to kind of push and open up those glutes here. And strength training does not mean we have to go fast. Strength training gives us the opportunity to decrease any type of injuries in the future. Makes us last a little bit longer. You want to take that extra arm with you, that extra arm involved as well. Certainly can. Very good. And again, just a soft knee, not doing a squat necessarily, just reaching, using and feeling those hamstrings kind of open up a little bit as well. Very nice. So about 20 seconds here. Very good, keep reaching, get that rotation in the rib cage there. Very nice, we're gonna get ourselves ready for the dumbbells again. We're gonna do stuff with our legs in 3. Let's get that last one. There we go. All right, so with this one here, if you have the chair, you certainly can use the chair for this one. Okay. What I'm gonna ask you to do, you can only just use one dumbbell for this. We're gonna need our legs involved as well here. We're also gonna get, again, this is a plank position, so it doesn't matter how high or low that chair is, the higher it is gonna be, it's gonna be a little less intensity here. Okay, what I'm gonna ask you to do is I'm gonna ask you to kind of reach in, come and out. As you reach in, you're gonna try to find a nice straight arm with a soft elbow there. And we are involving those legs, yes? We're distributing the weight to sit into that core, but you feel a little bit of a shake because you're having to find that balance there. All right. Very good. You can even keep this a little bit shorter here. Feel that rotation that's needed. Again, think about the twisting that we're doing here. We do a lot of this stuff daily. We don't have a lot of workouts that just focus on this. Let's take 10 seconds. And get this last one. Very good. As you switch, again, you wanna make sure that we're not too far extended out here. We're also not hovering right over the chair necessarily. We gotta use our legs in this position as well. Okay, so a little bit more parallel as I find my position. And again, if you don't have a chair, you certainly can do this in the position at home as well. It's a lot of options. As you grab that dumbbell, take a little rotation, come straight out. Again, twisting is perfect for this opportunity. Okay. If you ever need it, the wider stance can certainly help in this as well. Very good. Feel that core. Should definitely feel that intensity sitting strong there as you feel the rotation. And you got a nice steady arm here. Very nice. And you start to feel that heat. Stay steady there. Okay, we're about 15 seconds away. Let's get 2 more, guys, 2 more. And relax. Excellent. You can shake those wrists out if you need to for there. All right, we're gonna use this again. If you got an actual bench or a chair, nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna actually angle this a little bit here. So in this position, we're gonna do just a mountain climber. Again, I want you this time, the shoulders are right over the wrist here. And what I'm gonna ask you to do, you don't have to go fast for this one. I'm looking for more of a twist, a little trunk rotation here. Okay, excellent. Again, even after just that last workout, you should still feel that core really being engaged. Don't forget to twist that hip a little bit there too. This can be done on the floor. This can be done on our knees here. Have a lot of options, but again, strength training, you're doing it. It's that top layer of the muscles there. Let's keep going. Excellent. 5 seconds. And 1. Very nice. You can shake those wrists. You can get a little pressure there. So if that again is an issue, just drop that to the floor. You'll distribute that weight a little bit better there. All right, now the lunges that are coming in, let's say the same leg for this particular one here. Okay, lunges are super important for me. I have terrible ankles, okay? Twists and sprains a lot throughout sports. It's important that you're taking that time to really take 90% here, 10% in the back of this leg. All right, we find that landing, which makes sure that our knee is behind that toe. And we're using the 3 parts here of our hips, our knees, and our ankles. Okay, all that stuff that's working in the middle, that's what we're looking at. And again, you don't need the weight. You can certainly just use your body weight for this one. Let's take 10 seconds. Let's get this last one. Great job, guys. And we switch, and we go. This is the tougher side for me. This back ankle always wants to kind of start to fall a little bit. So really plant those toes, the midpoint of your feet there, right into the floor, pushing your chest forward there a little bit as well. You got it. Excellent. This video is gonna be perfect for the different things and workouts that you're gonna be doing. Can we take that time to de-stress while strength training as well? And again, if you don't like this, you can certainly put the weight down, push there in this position here. Very done. Nicely done, guys. Take 10 seconds. Looks good, looks good. Should feel a little tight. Let's get this last one. Excellent. All right. Starting to feel that heat a little bit. Now we're gonna take those dumbbells. We're gonna touch the sky a little bit as well. Again, the dumbbells do not have to be super heavy for this particular one, but we're gonna be looking a little bit of a side angle for our forearms. So I'm an overhand grip here. And what I'm asking you to do is you're gonna take this, come up to the sky. You need those elbows to come in, they certainly can. We'll touch the sky here, come straight down, okay? So a little bit to the outside as we push towards one another and come in. Very good. And we want this to focus a little bit more with our arms, our shoulders. If we push this weight forward, we're gonna start to feel some tension in that back. And that's not what we're looking for today. Looking to focus a little bit more on biceps, shoulders, get those triceps involved as well. There we go. And again, no need to rush. A little kickstand if you need it. Very good. So if you're doing this inside or outside, again, that heat starts to feel. It's supposed to be 91 today. Well, again, don't forget, that's water that we're losing. Okay, so while you're burning those calories, you're also losing a lot of water. So make sure you get some hydration in between any of these reps that we've got here. About 20 seconds. Very good, very good. Wrists are strong. We push tall. Nice. But we can get 2 more in, guys, 2 more in. Relax the neck. Last one. Very good. All right, single dead leg lift here. I'll come at an angle for this position. You can do this with 1 dumbbell or 2, completely up to you. But what I'm gonna look for in this is I'm just gonna kind of look over that cliff, and we can either do a crouch position, which would get us here, distributing the weight in the heels, or we take it a little step further and we work on that balance there. Okay, so I've got my left leg here, and I'm not touching the dumbbells with the floor, but I am making them pull a little bit, and that's gonna make my hips kind of be the anchor here. And once I set that anchor, I can start to distribute the energy in my lower back, kind of lock in those arms a little bit, take that position there. All right, the back of our legs, we want those to look super nice in the summertime. This is the workout. Even with both legs down, deadlifts are excellent to have the tone that we want in our hamstrings. Okay, and if you fight gravity a little bit and you fall, no big deal. Let's take 10 seconds. Excellent, let's get this last one. And there we go. All right, switching legs. And now that you've done your other leg, might find it a little bit more challenging to find that balance. So if you need to start a couple, you can certainly start a couple of those items there. No matter where you're at, knee is definitely gonna stay behind the toes. As you look over that cliff, you keep the chest high and proud there. I always have to focus on a spot on the floor to help me maintain balance. Because yeah, your weight is gonna start to wobble a little bit. That's okay, that's the strength training. That's super important for the hamstrings. Reaction is key with this as well, especially with the balance there. Let's keep moving, great job, guys. And no need to rush. If you lose that balance, it gives you just a second to recover. Come on back through. Nice job, guys. About 13 seconds here, but we can get a few more easily. Let's get this last one. Awesome work, guys. All right, to 1 dumbbell here. Again, this time, let's take both of our legs. I'm gonna angle a little bit so I've got my hips, my knees and my toes pointed out, not too far, but as if you were looking in the corner of the room. And I've got my dumbbell here. And what I'm gonna look for is I'm gonna keep my chest proud. We're gonna reach up and a rotation to push up to the sky here. Okay, so the most important thing is we're gonna squat first. As we come up, we push tall. And I'm gonna ask you to switch hands. So we stay low in that squat, push up tall. And when you find That routine, I want you to find the speed that you need. But again, we don't need to rush, all right? We slow things down a little bit, we restrict, we tone better, okay? Stay in the balance, weight goes into the heels. Nicely done. Again, you should be feeling way past a heat point, all right? So you should already be sweating. Excellent. Again, we don't need to rush. We drop in a little bit more, how about that? To push, lock in those glutes a little bit more. Nicely done. Some of you might think, might need a bigger weight for this. This might be the workout to be able to do so, but again, I don't want to feel any kind of stress or anything strenuous happening in that lower back, right? Body weight training is just as equal as important as kind of getting those bigger weights, less reps. And let's say about 20 seconds here. Nice, nice. Let's get one more each side. Excellent, last one. I promise you, you might feel a little sore for this one. There you go. All right, a little softer knee this time. We're gonna kind of lock in, and what I'm gonna ask you to do for this one is we're going to reach up with the weight in the air, and I'm gonna be looking at this weight. We've kind of done this before with the Turkish move here, but what I'm asking you to do is you're gonna reach up, look at the weight. We're gonna say the same arm. I'm bringing that other arm towards the inside of my foot there. So think about what's gonna happen right here. You're gonna start to feel that kind of have to strengthen and kind of be your balance board there. I want you looking up at the weight, push up with the weight, reach down for it, okay, and keep breathing, because you might actually start to lose some balance here. So find something to focus on, big inhale, and push it out. Very good. Should start to feel something in the back, that rotator cuff there, about 10 seconds. And if that's not for you, maybe it's just a push, hips off to the side. I want you to look at that weight. Let's get that last one. Excellent, and we switch. And notice what my hip's gonna do here in this position as well. As I reach up, the hip is also pushing up as I'm looking. So that might mean you lock in a little bit more as well there. Nice job. Excellent, guys, excellent. Now again, this time frame for you is as many reps as you want. We're not trying to push quick with this one. Think about this as the icing on the cake. You've done all the hard work, right? You've done all the baking. The most important thing here is it's gotta look good. Strength training with your body weight and these type of items is what's gonna make ourselves better tone, help support those bigger weight workouts that we do and the strenuous, tough HIIT cardio that we do as well. Okay, let's get 10 seconds. Excellent, let's get this last one. And release. All right, guys. Now this would be a time to take just a moment. We're gonna take just a little plank position and then we'll go right into a stretch, okay? I want you to engage that core, whether you are actually on your knees or on your toes there. I want you to engage your core just a little bit more, just a little longer. Just a little longer. Again, I want you to relax. No white knuckles here. Okay. Excellent, keep coming here. And a little shake might happen. Done a lot of stuff with your arms. Did some excellent things with your legs. You didn't breathe too hard, I hope. That's because, again, we were focused on that body weight action there. Let's take 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can drop in. Push that chest up a little bit, get a little bit of a stretch there. You can go to your knees if you need to. Excellent. This is a typical great workout if you're just needing something to kind of help out the top layer of that muscle there. Okay. Just take one arm underneath. It's also excellent active recovery for maybe a really strenuous cardio that you did, and maybe you just need to do a little bit of weight training as you switch sides. This is a perfect balance for that. Okay, so we can have something with a high intensity in one workout and a low impact, just like this one here. Okay, excellent. As you come up, push the rib cage out, reach and extend. Nice and steady. Okay, and bring those arms back. Maybe pull to one side if you need to. Okay. And that's it for today, guys. So thank you for joining me for a little body weight training here. Keep checking out the videos. Hope you guys are having a great summer. We'll see you next time.